Hello fellow adventurers, welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach and today we are continuing our adventure of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So get your supplies, get comfy, let's continue this adventure. So as you guys know, I do use mods and trainers on this channel. However, this game is currently unmodded and will probably remain unmodded unless there's like a major, mod that gets released that's worth trying out. However, I am using a trainer for the series. The trainer that I'm using, the credit goes to Fling at 3DM Game. But there are other ones such as WeMod, Cheat Happens, there's cheat tables, and a whole slew, but those are the three like major ones that I know, like Cheat Engine, cheat tables. So anyways, without further ado, let's continue on here. We are about to start this wonderful trial. If we fail, we die. Just like that. So you might hear the infinite health turn like on and off or what have you, so. Jesus. That's only the first little section, Lara. Get your shit together.
Got to be more careful. I don't have enough space for that. Oh, shit!
You mean...
I don't have enough space for that. It's giving way.
There we go.
That was close.
Oh shit, are those oh no, that's just fish. You know what, fucking piranhas.
Right. All full up. Can't carry any more.
Oh yeah, we're still dealing with those like creatures.
Jonah,
We might-
I may have found it. The hidden city. I'm gonna look for the serpent with a silver eye.
There's a lot of hidden spots to go to. Okay, let's, before we get into like major combat. Nope. Okay. Maybe it might be best that we do the serpent's eye or whatever.
Had to put the last remaining mule down yesterday. Broke its leg. Shame. Terrible shame. But I think I found it. Came across an abandoned village that simply must be Z. If only father were still alive. I'm resting here for the night. Tomorrow I'll begin a thorough investigation of the site. The world will know a Forset discovered the lost city. Hello?
Right. Don't. Yeah, good luck. Hopefully you figure that out. Bye. Okay, so we can't even get that one either. And the one that we are trying to get? Is,
Hello?
it seems like, okay.
I can hear you. All full up.
I can hear you.
Can't carry any more.
Yeah, I know. We have to go to a freaking merchant to sell things.
Hello? I can help you.
Get back! You don't belong here!
Listen, I know it hurts, but Trinity.
Thank you.
Who are you? What's your purpose here?
I'm a researcher. Lara Croft.
They'll be back. We must find safety. Bring her. You're not only my son, you're my heir. You must not court unnecessary danger. Had you not been there, would this woman have found us? I'm glad you're safe. If you're not with the cult, how did you find this place?
I followed a map from a temple. I was expecting ruins, not you or any of this. The cult, why did they attack your son? I recognize their insignia. I know them as Trinity. I'm trying to stop them.
Stop them from doing what?
They're looking for an artifact. Some sort of box connected to a moon goddess.
Why do you want it? To steal it? Sell it?
No. I just can't let Trinity, the cult, get to it first. They're too dangerous.
Why? What have they done to you?
They killed my father. Can I show you something? Do you know what this is?
This is Paititi. You're already here.
Paititi, the hidden city. But what's this eye?
That is a place of death and sacrifice. And you think your artifact is there?
Yes.
No, none who has gone has ever returned.
I'd be willing to try.
You would risk it simply to stop the cult.
Yes.
Bring him in.
Jonah,
Are you okay?
Do you know this man?
he's my best friend. Abby,
She's fine.
Who else is looking for you?
there's no one else.
I believe we're seeking the same thing. We will bring you to the serpent with the silver eye, but we'll keep your friend here. You won't get very far if you're lying, and he will not be comfortable.
You don't need to do that.
It's fine. I'll stay.
Etzli, get this woman some clothes. Uchu, keep him company.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right. Pretty nice place.
Quiet.
This is incredible.
Alrighty, let's, my controller is fucking up. Oh no, it's just a camera. Okay.
Don't know your name.
I apologize. As the rebel leader, I have to be careful. I am the rightful queen, Unuratu.
Queen, huh?
Etzli, you still owe me a scouting report.
Yes, Mom. There was one thing this morning.
Yes? Look around if you wish. I will be in the market across the river.
Mesoamerican people used this stone as a tool for processing grain and seeds.
Wow. Amazing. Where did she go? Oh. Sure, she went down. We can't.
I don't have enough space for that.
Oh yeah, we need to find a merchant for all this.
This describes something nearby. A lone sentry stands guard over me and his harvest.
Bal kich kelemech urchi, utsel yetel alap olech, mantach tiyanech tagotoche, mahel bishishiri, al kabil binik tupach, lemehe shubo, onah kachim betik, humpelu yotocheleti.
Reinforced knife. Okay. Places. Here, there's a crypt this way? Really?
Born to famine, raised in rebellion, orphaned but never alone, he rises as the sun.
Mama says it upsets the waterfall's waka if I play in the cave. She just thinks it's too dangerous, even though there's all kinds of neat stuff in there.
'30th of November, 1603. With a local man as a guide, Lopez, the soldiers, and I set out from the city before first light. Just as well, as a terrible flu began to spread through the population, Lopez is convinced his artifact does not lie in the city itself, but somewhere just outside. I asked if it was not somewhat hypocritical to enlist the help of those loathsome people. Do not loathe them, he said, any more than you would these molosses. They are all creations of the Lord our God, as are we. I told him I was stunned to hear him speak in this fashion, but he took my hands and we prayed. The energy of his faith ran from him to me until I felt the chains of doubt fall from my heart.
Interesting. I know I say interesting a lot, but it is interesting. That's just how it is. Yep, so that's survival cache. Oh, well, shit. Okay, so we have a lot to explore and uncover. Oh yeah, that's where we came from, huh? Holy hell. Mission giver, nice. Well, there's definitely a lot to do. I don't want to, you know, like swim too far along. I think we can't get that one yet, right? No, that's in the house. Oh, we need a reinforced knife, so again, we'll probably have to come back for a lot of this stuff. Especially when there's 42 document. Jesus hell. I get you want us to be immersed in the culture and whatnot. Yeah, I know. Oh, what the? Let's see here. Damn, it's blocked.
I don't have enough space for that. This is a traditional foot plow, still used in the Andes today, even outside Paititi. Sometimes the simple ways are still the best. The new methods of agriculture introduced by the cult of Kukulkan have only succeeded in destroying more crops. First, the bee colonies collapsed. Then the cocoa crop failed. The earth is too damaged for anything but corn to grow, and the stalks are flimsy. We must take action, or Paititi will suffer a tremendous famine.
I kind of just want to explore what we can, grab what we can, you know, and does this, I take it this is just a quick way to get back up top, right? Yeah, okay. That is just a quick way of getting back up top. Got it. Alright, Death. More secrets. Just more caches and documents. This is a large area, actually. Just. Oh, that one crazy ass temple. Okay. Oh, yeah, I just want to kind of just continue to explore and stuff, you know?
This Spanish document relates one of the many stories of El Dorado, the Golden One. When the first Spanish exploration ships returned home with their holds full of gold, the news spread like wildfire, and the stories got more extravagant with each retelling. Rumors of the Golden City gave birth to countless expeditions to the New World.
So what I'll probably do then is, well, never mind, this is like right over here, so what I'll probably do is, where is that actually? How do we actually get to that? Wonder if we have to like go around or something, or if the audio's, like I said, the audio shit. Okay, there's nothing. I thought there was gonna be stuff. Maybe it's underneath. Yeah, maybe, I mean, yeah, okay, we can get up here. Maybe. We go under. Oh. I don't know why we'd need that. This water is super murky. Okay, so, I'm gonna go try to find a different route to those ones, see if we can make progress. Just to get, like, this little area pretty much just knocked out. Except for this obvious stuff that we are missing.
Oh my god. This is a penguin lawn ornament, painted and decorated and placed in a location of reverence. I shouldn't laugh, but it's so incongruous. The locals wouldn't be able to identify the animal it's intended to represent, and they certainly wouldn't be familiar with the material the statue is made from. There isn't any plastic in Paititi. I'd love to talk to whoever did this and learn why, what they think this penguin is.
So we found a penguin.
These ceremonial ceramic jars are used to store corn beer or chicha. The bottom of these urpu are usually pointed to aid when pouring into smaller serving containers. I'm not sure. The dialect is familiar, but something's not right.
Okay, so we don't have the language quite yet. What the hell is this? Okay, that's... Why? Okay, this must be a puzzle. Or an answer to something. Because we can't go there. We can't go this way. So that tells me that, and it looks like from underneath we can, either this moves out of the way or something, I don't know. Beautiful shot though. Oh, never mind. Looks like that's a rock texture. Looks like we can climb it.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Is that not a rock texture that we can grip onto?
I don't have enough space for that.
Something goes in that bowl.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
We can break this. Oh no, we can't break that. Well done. Never mind. Alright. Interesting. So we gotta learn more dialect.
1603. After dinner, Lopez left the city. I followed, worried he might not return. I found him standing by the riverbank, lips moving as though in prayer. Not wishing to disturb him, I waited. His communion with God must have lasted through the night, and I regret to admit I fell asleep, for the next thing I knew, Lopez stood smiling serenely over me, the morning sun behind him, creating a halo. He helped me to my feet and clasped me in a strong embrace. Truilos, I know where to find the artifact, he whispered in my ear.
Well, do tell. Okay, let's save. Wait, can we actually like upgrade our knife or anything? No. And yeah, I don't want to do that. And there's upgrades to this, but really don't care for this. But this has slightly more damage than this, but that's silent, so I know we could always just use our bow. Don't matter. I was also thinking for a more traditional tribal outfit like this, you know, the loincloth or whatever, because if males can have it, why can't females? I'm just saying. You know, I know that, like, you know, female characters shouldn't be sexualized and whatnot, obviously, but if that's what they wore, then, or, you know, at least the men are able to do that. I mean, even the child, or the children wear them. You know, I don't know. It's just a thought. You know, the men wear them, or, you know, why can't females wear them? You know, so I'm not saying have, you know, especially for YouTube and the video game, have their, you know, but like, you know what I mean? So, anyways, I'm not quite sure how to get to these ones. Whoops. To those ones yet, but I'm gonna try to figure out this monolith. This monolith one. I think I found it. It's at a large sentry stands guard. A lone sentry stands guard over me and his harvest. Well, here we are. I think that's Scarecrow, in other words. And there we go. We found that. I'm going to attempt to search for these. This line, I don't know what well, I mean, it's a ladder probably. That's the ladder. So then that, but when I go, it says it's down, right? So out to my confusion, I mean, unless we, but it's not that deep, right? Not unless... Entrance... No, there's not. So... There's a mission giver for the area. Another monolith, which I'm sure we can't.
I'm not sure. The
Yep,
dialect
not
is
yet.
familiar, but something's not right.
But for that one, I really don't know.
I don't have enough space for that.
So like this little alcove is like, oh, okay, you can just go up and underneath. But no. And this is just crops. I don't know. We might have to just skip it for now and then come back to it. Like, maybe when we discover that area or what have you, so.
Careful, friend of Unuratu. The Jaguar warriors. Don't get too close to them. They are always watching for rebel activity. And they have no mercy.
You have no mercy. Well, I like your accent, dude. Alright, let's see what these missions are all about. Our mission.
I can see him.
Are you okay?
No. Pisco the Dead took my dice, and no one believes me. But he took them.
A dead man took your dice. Are you sure you didn't lose them?
Ugh, you're as bad as the rest of them.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll tell you what. I'll pay very close attention, and if I see Pisco the Dead, I'll ask for your dice back.
Really? You believe me?
It wouldn't be the first time the dead seemed to speak to me.
Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay. Well, we got a ways. I'm just gonna continue exploring at this point and then go from there. I don't want to go like too deep into areas that we need to go into, so. But I just want to get everything, that we can. That way we're not stressed about, oh, look at this, look at that kind of thing. And what have you.
Do you believe that major events in life can be traced back to a single moment? I do. Take what's happening now. Had Amaru and Saidi not fought that day during the famine, and had Saidi not insisted, despite Amaru's wishes, that it should be him who would go beyond the safety of the borders to hunt for the village, perhaps things would be different today. You see, Amaru felt responsible for his brother's death. I heard him the night they pulled Sairi's body from the wilderness. He was beside himself with grief. I think that was the moment. It broke Amaru. He took complete control of Paititi after that. He wanted to protect us all because he couldn't protect Sairi.
Great story. Don't care, dude. Not right now. Why can we climb that tree? Hey, hello. Looks like there's some stuff up there, possibly. Or is that that's progress. Got it. Okay. What's up?
Beware. We've uncovered a wolf den in the area. But then again, maybe that is why you're here.
What do you mean?
The gods have sent one outsider to hunt another. Very appropriate. Best of luck on your hunt.
Interesting. Okay. Well, we're gonna be going that way soon enough, anyway. I don't know if we need to be like already like if we should be going this way or not. Condor's feathers. Oh, interesting.
I don't have enough space for that.
We're gonna sell it all.
During a fierce battle, a man of two bloods throws down his weapons and, speaking with passions, convinces the other warriors to do the same. They follow him from the battlefield into the city, where they behead several merchants whose initial bickering caused the war.
That was really short and sweet, huh? All right. Go. Okay.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Wait a minute. We not. We can't progress. Because we. Huh. Okay. So we must have to come back at some point with the right gear or something, because can't burn it, can't really do much with it. I mean, we can't knock it.
For that.
We can't knock it down. We can't climb any further. That explains over there. Huh. Yeah, see, we can't even get out our arrows or whatever, so we're probably gonna have to come back. I mean, that's simple as that.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Oh, I didn't realize that there's a base camp here.
It's a bit humbling to be here in Paititi. I didn't foresee any of this. I was expecting an ancient place, artifacts, tombs. I just failed to imagine people. I was so focused on the trail of clues, I didn't even stop to wonder. I didn't mean to interfere, but Trinity's here. The pilgrimage came to a fork of two rivers and decided to settle. They erected 2 pyramids and began their new lives as protectors of the box.
Interesting.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Which that's another thing, we need to find some merchant. Which I don't see one. Oh, what the hell's over here? Yeah, high diving. Okay. So we need a high dive everywhere. That's great to know. Let's see if we can. The caches, there's no point in, you know, having you guys like see it, because they're gonna be on the map once you find them. So. I don't want to go in that area. That way.
Be an owl, the mythological beast stalking the outskirts of Paititi. Use these to burn incense so they could communicate with the gods. Still smells of copal. Peak of this mountain is hidden behind thick clouds. I can't be sure what these two smaller hills on either side of the mountain are supposed to represent. Ceremonial whistle used during human sacrifices. The sound emitted from the skull-shaped instrument has been compared to the tormented screams of the dying and the dead. Its shrill cry is said to clear a path to the underworld for the recently deceased. The death whistle has also been used as an instrument of war, its cry striking fear into the heart of the unknowing enemy.
Okay, so far I've discovered 2 challenge tombs, and right now we're currently in one. So we're just exploring.
We leave the city at first light, which is just as well, for a terrible disease has spread across it. Dead and dying line the paths and choke the streams. Many are saying it is punishment from the gods. Journal of Adelantado
As you guys can see, I've been working at it pretty well. There's another tomb here that there's a secret entrance like right around here or up here, I think. Somewhere. It's either here or here, I don't exactly remember where. And then you go through, I think it's right here. And then you go through, and then you have to swim to get to that tomb. But I didn't want to do that yet, but now we're over here, we might as well do this tomb. I mean, I can't win.
24th of November, 1603. I accompanied Andreas Lopez, a group of 12 soldiers and 2 Molossers through the jungle. The directions the Jesuits provided to Trinity were excellent, so we discovered the hidden city with little difficulty. The natives of the city welcomed us warily, but we plied them with gifts, and they reluctantly allowed us to enter the city, unaware of our true intentions. Lopez has begun to search for the artifact while we distract the city's leaders. All full up. Can't carry anymore.
So it looks like the entrance to this tomb is right here, and I can't knock these down or anything yet. So, looks like we're gonna have to take a rain check on that one. Because it says, oh yeah, there's a challenge tomb nearby. Well, I can't destroy it. Never mind, folks, never mind. Maybe that's the way out and this is the way in. This would be the way in.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Alrighty, we're finally making progress. Not sure where we have to wall run. I don't know where we have to wall run. Oh, I see it. Okay.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Oh, sorry for the frame rate drops, guys.
That must be the temple I saw from the riverbanks.
What the? You should have grabbed a ledge. No. Alright, take 2. There we go. So one thing about this game that I still don't like are the controls. Where are we going? Oh, just down.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Alright, we definitely need to see a merchant, like, real quick about that. Nope, just drop down!
Bats and Hunchoan were twin brothers, older half-siblings of the more celebrated Maya hero twins. Jealous of their brothers, the monkey twins would always cheat during football matches and ruin them with their aggressive tactics. In retaliation, the hero twins lured them up a tree which never stopped growing, preventing Hunbats and Hunchoan from getting down. The hero twins convinced them that they could use their belts to climb down, but this turned out to be another trick, and the belts became tails, turning the elder twins into monkeys.
Interesting. Alright, well. Okay, so that's our way back up, I take it, so. Let's just continue on.
Turn mirror 1 to the left. Follow the beam of light to mirror 2. Direct mirror 2 across the chamber diagonally. Return to mirror 1. These seem to be instructions.
Okay, so we have to listen to those. 'Cause those are hints, obviously. So maybe we go up. So maybe this isn't the way out, this is the way forward. Yes, it is. It's the way forward.
At the right time. It looks like the cultists were just here.
Okay. Are these the chambers then?
Only the worthy may call upon Kinichahal. Use his light to chase the shadows from your hearts and the city itself.
Use the light. Okay. Oh. It's wood. It would burn. We dropped all the way down here. Climbed down here. No. Oh, we could just go through the thing. Got it. Okay.
Amazing. This must be where they perform rituals honoring the sun.
Okay, so chambers. Which one's mirror 1? Yeah, we're still doing that. Artifacts. I mean, I guess it maybe would be artifacts. No, it wouldn't be artifacts. It'd be documents. Okay.
Four mirrors, each with a different marking. They're numbered. This is mirror 1. I'll need to go through the central pavilion to reach the altar.
This said to turn mirror 1 to the left, right? Need that document. Survival guide. How do we get to our...
Trinity.
No, don't care. Once I find it, I'll get...
Follow the beam of light to mirror 2. Direct mirror 2 across the chamber.
Okay, we found it. It's under secrets and lies, and it's Unitech to mirrors. So, direct the light to mirror 1. Okay.
It won't last long if I fall in the water.
Now it was
Turn mirror 1 to the left. Follow the beam of
direct
light
mirror
to mirror
2 across the chamber diagonally, which it's already doing. Mirror 1 said to go to mirror 2. This is mirror 2. It said to go diagonally. Oh, return to mirror 1. Oh. That wouldn't be it, because I can't reach that one. What about this? Oh. What about this? Then return to mirror 1. Okay.
This figure must be the next. Turn mirror 1 to the left. Follow the beam of light to mirror 2. Direct mirror 2.
Mirror 1, I'm assuming for... Now here's a question, where does this one go? mean, I don't think that's right, but... That's all I have to go off at this point. It's all I have to go off of. Okay. Seems like we're making progress. Now. Auto saving, so I'm assuming we're doing something right now. Okay.
All full up. Can't carry any more. The divine canoe, which carries Maya's souls through the underworld and into the sky, is directed by two gods. Old Stingray Paddler sits in the back of the canoe and handles the duties during the day, while old Jaguar Paddler sits in the front and takes care of the night shift. These two gods symbolize not only light and darkness, day and night, but also the interdependence of all equal and opposite forces.
Alright, so that allowed us back here, which is cool. But...
Can't make it across. I'll have to backtrack.
I don't think you can make that, to be honest. Nope. You're dead. Oi! Thought I was onto something, so...
Can't make it across. I'll have to backtrack.
So then... What do we need to activate is my question. Because if we activate this far one right here, that's going to turn it this way, which we need to turn this one off to make it all the way across. But we need to activate this one. And how do we do that? With mirror 1 or 2? No, mirror 1 looks like it's gonna block it, so it looks like mirror 3 or 4 over there. Oh, we'll see. Alright, looks like I did it. So, I need to finagle some mirrors around, but yeah, hopefully we can just reach it now. No problem. Just like so.
All full up. Can't carry anymore.
Well, that's cool that we get natural resources. But I wonder if we can just climb up here. No? Damn. I'm going to leave this episode here. We're making, say, a decent amount of progress. You know, we completed this temple. We still have to do the challenge of high diving. Still don't know exactly where this document is, or we got that one. Oh, well, I don't think we did. But we still got a few. We still got another challenge temple to do on our next adventure here. And we can't go into here yet. We're blocked off. And we still have a couple side missions to do, which is not on here for whatever given reason. We still have the monolith to do. So we got our work cut out. Some things we're obviously going to be bound to miss. We can't go this way yet either. Because it's blocked off, or I'm just not seeing the way to climb up. And yeah. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. And please don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload our content. And as always, I'll see you guys on our next adventure.